Hello everyone. Oh, am I recording? Yeah. And welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I have something very exciting. This morning, was just sitting around and I started to film this video. Not this one, a different one. And I was like, this is terrible. This is the worst. So I thought, what can I do? Having trouble. And then the door goes. And I'm just giving you a little sneak peek because my address is on here. And then I get this. And I answered the door. I was like, hi. And I saw the packaging and made this weird, like, excited, like gasp. And then pretended everything was fine. This is the E.L.F and Jkissa Collection. Round 2. I saw this online and I actually saw it on, well, Jkissa's Instagram, but also I saw it on Trend Mood and E.L.F and everywhere. And I desperately wanted it. And look, here it is. So I'm so happy. So I'm going to try this collection today. We're going to try the brushes and the palette itself and the glitter toppers as well. Oh, hi. Looks amazing. Look how incredible she looks. I keep moving out of the way. The actual palette itself is amazing as well. I've obviously had a little look. I haven't swatched any colours yet though. Yeah, so let's just do it. I have previously done a whole face of E.L.F products. If you want to go ahead and check that out, consider subscribing for more content like this. I'm just getting straight into it today. I'm just so excited to try it. So this is a palette. I started decorating it and I was like, no, I just want to get on and film and use it. It comes with these stickers in the side here. You got her 2 little babies right on there. And this is the palette itself. There's something really nice about what people call rainbow palettes. To me, I don't see them as rainbow palettes. I see them as every color on a color wheel. You know, color. So it's not necessarily like a rainbow theme. What's great initially looking at this palette is you almost have your lighter tone, your darker, almost like a mid-tone, and a glitter that can be used alongside. The palette is called To the Rescue Eyeshadow Palette. There's a strong kind of rescue dog message behind it, and you'll notice that every single color is named after a dog, and I think that's really cute. And also as well, there's just a little message on the back here that if you take a picture with your pet, be it, you know, a bird, a cat, a dog, and use the hashtag eyes, lips, face, paws, for every submission, E.L.F will donate $1 to Angel City Pitbulls, which I think is absolutely incredible. It's nice to have a collection that does something other than just be makeup, if that makes sense. So that's really nice. I'm a huge dog lover myself. I have my little baby, my little Winnies. Good girl. Oh, are we doing a thumbnail? And then we also have Suki to My Heart, the eyeshadow topper. We have a little picture here of her little baby here. It's almost like a very intense greeny gold. And then this really nice duotone glitter, which I will be using on top. You know, I don't like glitter too much, but we have to try a bit of everything. And we have 6 makeup brushes here as well. There's a brush for everything really. We have 2 blending brushes, like a flat shader brush as well. A brush that's almost like a shading precision, and then an angle, and then an even more precise brush. So I will link everything below for you all so you can go ahead and check it out. Let's get into it. I'm really excited. We're going to start with eyes first. I already have my foundation and concealer on. So I'm just going to start by priming my eyelids with an eyeshadow primer. This isn't concealer. You guys know me better than that. Okay, so let's do it. You guys know I want to go ahead and use these purples. So I'm looking at how incredible these shimmers are below here. I don't even know where to begin, to be honest with you. Let's do blues and purples. I think it'll be really nice. And I feel like I've recently done orange and red quite a bit. So I want to start off by taking the shade Sadie, and we'll take that right through the socket. I feel, oh, this brush is so soft. Oh my goodness. One thing I kind of missed out when I did my full face of E.L.F was the brushes. I actually forgot or didn't even really consider that E.L.F would do brushes, so it's nice to have a little opportunity to use those. I forgot to zoom in, sorry. Hey. I think the reason I love purple so much is because it's really difficult to formulate a really good matte purple. So when I find one that's really good, it's kind of just a big like deal. This is going on really well. It's blending out really softly. Yeah, good times. Now, I'm not really a colourful person. It's only since I've been doing like YouTube videos where like, okay, maybe I should use colour more, because before I would just do like a nice like beige, you know, wedding. wedding appropriate makeup. So Jkissa, of course, is known for her amazing like colourful looks. She definitely isn't afraid of colour like me. But I think when I use colour, I use like a purple or a blue because I feel like on myself I kind of mastered those colours. I can use any colour on anyone else, but doing makeup on a client or a model and then doing it on yourself is a little bit there's a lot different angles, you know. It gets easier though, hey. So I just realized these brushes are numbers. That's a J3 brush. I'm gonna take the J4, which is this very small, almost like shading brush. And I'm gonna take the shade Thatcher, which is this dark blue. I'm just gonna pop that in a corner here. Not too precise, I just wanna get the color down and I'll sort it out in a minute. I'm gonna take the J2, which is slightly flatter. I'm just gonna kind of push that through the socket here and blend out this outside corner. I do like flatter brushes like this because you can use the tip to blend and then you can use that flatter side to kind of blend on the lid as well. This is a great kind of brush shape to have in general to add to your collection because it's kind of like a multi-use brush. It's going to take the J1 brush and with the shade Cannoli, I'm just going to build that right under the eye. That is insanely pigmented. Wow, 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 wow. Woo. And I'm just going to blend that with that J2 brush. And I don't mind bringing it down a little bit more because we can always just tidy it up with a bit of concealer. I would always do my eyes before eye makeup usually, but I just didn't feel like getting on camera with no makeup on today. Okay, so I'm going to take more of that Cannoli and I'm going to put it right here. Right in between where the darker blue meets that kind of lighter shade. Considering how bright this palette is, this has kind of turned out a little bit dark and moody. That's how I'm feeling today. So I'm going to take Bailey, which is this like blue shimmer, and I'm going to put it just right on top where I just put that colour before this. Oh my goodness me. That is almost like cream. It goes on like glitter cream. It's lovely. That picked up on the brush really, really well. There's no fall down from that shimmer shade. And it catches the light almost like this wet, like, So I'm going to go in with this topper that came with it as well. I'm actually going to put a bit on the back of my hand first. I don't want to go in and get like the blue on the actual brush it comes with and kind of ruin that colour. All right. Cute. Oh, I love how that shimmer catches the light, both the glitter shades and this actual like glitter topper as well. I'm just gonna use it very gently around this inside corner of the eye here. All right, okay, all right. So I'm just gonna finish up the look with a little bit of highlight. Film back a bit of bronzer on as well. Okay, I'm gonna stick on some lashes and then be done. Okay, so this is the finished look with lashes. I feel like my lashes are too long. I think I should have maybe put on shorter lashes because I feel like it's covering the whole thing now. But the pigmentation you get in this palette is incredible. I've used E.L.F eyeshadows before and I've liked the pigmentation, to be fair, and I thought they were really good quality products, so I'm not really surprised. The palette retails at $20, which I think is fair. You have all these colors. You also have difference in texture as well. That's one thing I think is really great, is to have the option of what kind of moment you're having. Like, do you want a sparkle or do you just want one shade? Do you want something quite muted or do you want to go bright, you know? So you have great options in here as well. The Forever brush set is $25, which for a brush set is incredible. There's 6 and there's a brush for everything. There's even 2 more brushes in there I didn't use for this whole look. You can use a brush like carve out a brow or use a gel liner or something like that. And this lovely thing here is $12. This tip here in particular, I would love to use this one at one point. This one in particular, it's nice to have something that's almost like a clear glitter, if that makes sense. That has a little bit of iridescence to it because it transforms a look in any way. It's made this look like more holographic blue. Put it on top of any of the other colors, it's going to make it look like a holographic version of that color. So you can have the palette, which has loads of options anyway, and then have this, and you're transforming a whole look. I really, really like that. I think that's a beautiful option to have. What a really just great overall collection. A collection with a message behind it, something that's fun to use, something that's a little bit more experimental. Everything feels comfortable. That glitter feels comfortable as well. Sometimes when I use glitter, I get like this stingy feeling because I'm not very good with like liquid products around my eye, whereas this one I'm not getting any irritation and I'm not getting any stinging either, which is really, really great. Yeah, I love it. E.L.F has some really good, amazing quality products. Yeah, let me know what you think of the look. Let me know what you think of the products. Let me know what you think of the collection as a whole. Please consider subscribing if you liked this video and give it a huge thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you on Sunday. Thanks, guys. Bye. Oh, you're so sleepy. Oh, sleepy baby.